This was mine and my fam's first time on Spirit Airlines, and I was scared. I just had no idea what to expect. I like basically went through my whole life and just heard bad things about Spirit Airlines and reviews and just like their poor reliability, so I was hoping they were going to be okay during my flight, and honestly they might be better than what you think. And they did a little something special for me and my family, but you'll see that later. After security, Shelly and Denny went to get drinks, and they were gone until basically departure time, and that's partly my fault because I told them the departure time because I totally forgot that boarding is so much earlier and it's just better to be there during the boarding time so you can actually get on your flight for sure. And it was kind of scary because we were like, we could miss our flight, some of us might not be on here, what's gonna happen? But like at the very last second they came up, so we all got on. They got their coffee but made us board really late. We were supposed to be the first ones to board, but we were the last ones. But that's okay. We're here now. We still got cabin stays. We start.
You may use these devices as airplane mode.
We're gonna play on my brother's Nintendo Switch for a bit, and then I think I'm gonna sleep because I don't have my AirPods and I need them to do my video. So also I only got 5 hours of sleep since I did the shirts. Oh, also I got the shirts done. I'm so scattered minded. I'm so tired. These are the family shirts I made. They're all Lilo and Stitch themed, but they're all different. I talk about them and explain them more in my Fort Lauderdale food video that I'll link down below. And then I got my water bottle and my refillable water bottle.
You may use smartphones, tablets, and e-readers as
airplane mode. My brother came in clutch and he had some, and they are connected, and that's why I lost one because they weren't connected.
Jennifer Aniston.
He's so funny. Thank you. That flight attendant back there is so funny. There's nothing really there.
Our tongue is the key for the new.
Does it come with a barf bag? It doesn't come with a barf bag. That's kind of a necessity for me, but okay. Oh, it comes with a little dish tray. I could work on it if I wanted. But my computer is up there now that I think about it, so I couldn't work on it. Okay. The flight attendant was really funny. They planned the zones, like how you enter in the airplane and board by how much you bring on the airplane. So we all had a personal item and a carry-on, so we were in zone 1 and we were supposed to board first. So that's really efficient so that the cabin space is efficiency for whoever needs it. People who just take it up. So yeah, that's kind of smart. Versus like other airlines.
Are you guys happy? Who's happy today? Only 3 people? Come on, guys.
I can lean far enough down where I can sit my legs. It's only because I have long that's like what the area is. Yeah, that's a lot. We're here. I went to the restroom and I couldn't figure out how to open the door for a little bit, but the restroom otherwise seemed pretty standardized. So far, my first experience on the worst airline in America is pretty good. How was y'all's experience? It's fine, right? Yeah. Shelly gave us a thumbs up, or gave Spirit Airlines a thumbs up. So far it hasn't been bad. They didn't delay us this time. So hopefully on the way back, it's still a good experience. We'll see. Spirit really likes their customers. It kind of seems like they wanted everyone in the military to raise their hands. And that was really cute because my brother had a really military, and then they wanted us to give them a round of applause. So that was really cute. This is so special for us because we're so proud of him. They did something just a little bit above and beyond for our way back. And then they also awarded one lucky winner in the airplane a lot of miles for their program, which is really cool. So that's kind of interesting that they would do that for people. Now we're going to go into the airport and rent our car, but I think you're gonna have to check that out in my Florida vlog, South Florida vlog, because I think I'm just gonna make this video an airport review or airline review for Spirit. So subscribe so you know when that comes up. There are a lot of budget tips for this series on South Florida, Miami area, because it is always nice to save money, no matter who you are or who you're traveling with. Families especially though, have to try to be as money savvy, financially savvy as possible during their trip so that their vacation is actually fun and it's not a strain or stressful time on the members of the family. On the way back to the airport. So for my review between the two cities, Fort Lauderdale and Miami, catch that in another video if you hit the bell and join the Fancy Fam. Yeah, we're on the way to the airport now, where I will be reviewing the worst airlines in America, Spirit. See how it goes this time. You're getting kind of far though. It was taking so long just to make this left turn. We were slowly passing. Like this video if you've ever wondered what it's like to drive in a new area. And then I can talk to you about what their driving was like here in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, because it was so different than how I'm used to driving in Dallas. We got on the wrong shuttle because the lady told us that Spirit was Terminal 4, and it probably is, but our flight specifically is in Terminal 3. So make sure you check your own flight before you do anything drastic to get on a shuttle. Okay, during my review of Spirit Airlines, I had a bag that fit in the personal item square, and then I tried to put it in, and then the lady told me I had to put it above, which is already bad because that was the only thing that fit my laptop, and like, that's why I bought the bag, so, but it fits, but she still told me to put it up, but it fits. I just couldn't fit it at that second she saw me. I could have rearranged it and then it would have been fine, but okay, next time I'll be inside. And then, so now my laptop sleeve is loose, so hopefully it doesn't bounce around. I'll just put it under my purse, but I don't know if that's going to be enough depending on how the airlines are going. Also, these earrings are from my trip to, well, I'm flying back from Fort Lauderdale now to Dallas Fort Worth. And I bought these earrings that were handmade by a lady in Havana. And I bought it from people that immigrated here from Havana. So cute. Check that out in my Miami/Fort Lauderdale comparison vlog. So I needed my laptop this time because I have a scholarship application due tonight. So I was going to work on it so that good. And I have so much time. It's a 3-hour flight, but there's a lot I could do. Instead of when I get home and we're like trying to settle down and pack for tomorrow, where we're going down to Houston for another trip, like a mini trip, but really just like a wedding day trip. See pictures of that on my Instagram. And just to see more of my daily life on there, I'll put the link below.
Hey guys, Denny's taking over here. At the moment we're flying over Louisiana. There's a thunderstorm. We're in the clouds. As you can see, you can't see the ground or the sky. Everything's just white. Above the thunderstorm, I think. I don't know. Yeah. As you travel, unexpected things happen, but it's okay.
my computer oddly so that I can't see the bottom of the screen, forcing me to scroll. This might not be the airline, or maybe it's just the airplane model to be doing work that you procrastinated on and have to get done, but you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Comment below what your airplane activity is. My sister won miles. That is so cool that they do this for like one person on the flight, and it just happens to be us this time. And it was her specifically, but I let her sit there. And I was probably the one that was more likely to use them, but they were kind of hard to use, so we didn't get to use them. But it's still cool that she got them. The miles she got was basically enough to take her somewhere for free. And this is how my computer set. This is how I ended up getting work done. Unless you are small enough to fit in these airplane chairs like that, this honestly might not be the place to do work. So I really would not recommend you use your Spirit flight to do work that is due that night.
Whoa, we're tilting. Look at that great view. Wow. Oh, snap, the wing just covered sun. The wing just covered sun. Look at that. We can look at the wing now. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, oh. No. So bright. Put it down, put it down.
That BMW getting ready for our new tan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cancun. You wish, right? Welcome to Dallas, Fort Worth.
Dang, we really missed that good joke, but that killed me while I was editing. And honestly, I'm so glad I have these recordings to relive these memories, and now you guys can be part of the journey. And at 200 subscribers, each and every one of y'all count so much more than what you would count to someone with 1 million subscribers, because all of you guys are part of my family and there's less of y'all and it's more intimate right now. Also though, she made DFW sound boring.
Phones, you let your friends and family know who got you here on time and early. Because if we were late, you will be quick to tell that one. So give Spirit big ups to say we got you here on time. Thank you.
This is me reminding you that Spirit Airlines got us home on time. Reliability check. But really, they're not that bad. And I honestly think they're pretty good. They give you exactly what you need for a budget trip.
On behalf of this Dallas and Fort Lauderdale-based cabin crew, we would like to thank you for choosing Spirit for your air travel needs today. We do know you have a choice in air travel, and once again, thanks for choosing Spirit.
Thank you, Spirit Airlines, for having the cheapest ticket to South Florida for mine and my family's vacation. Vacation is over, but for my final review of Spirit Airlines, I don't know if I should recommend it, because based on my experience on these two flights, they did really good, and it was a pretty good experience generally. But with all of the horror stories I've heard, I think it's a hit or miss with them. They might be getting better overall, but until I stop hear horror stories about their airlines, I think it's still a risk booking with them. And if you have the possibility to book with a better known, better rated airline, then I would recommend just booking it with them instead of Spirit, just because you could get a good experience, but you could also get a bad experience, and a bad experience just ruins a trip from the start, or like ruins a good trip if it's at the end. So I definitely would still consider booking with Spirit a risk. Even though my experience was good, I know other people's don't have it. Usually they're delayed, sometimes they cancel flights, stuff like that. And I'm really lucky that they didn't do that with me and my family, because it would have definitely put a damper on our vacation. So book at your own risk. Recording that video, I've flown with Spirit Airlines a couple more times, and you're just gonna have to watch those videos to see if I'd still recommend them. I use Spirit Airlines to fly to Seattle for Pride weekend, and that video is gonna come soon since Pride month is slowly upon us. And make sure you join the Fancy Fam so that you can see that adventure. Bye!